Alright guys, gonna do a bit of a run through how I've got my two Simrads linked together. This one's a NS12 EVO3 and this one's a NS9 EVO2. I'll turn them on and then as they're booting up I'll just run through a few things you can do to make them work a bit better together. So in your Simrads you got the power cable, basically the same for the EVO2 and EVO3. You got a red, which is your positive straight feed, and then you got a black, which is negative, and you got a yellow, which is your power control wire. So what I've done on this one is I've gone into power control and made this one the master, and power control in here, and made this one the slave. So basically when this one kicks on, that one will kick on, and vice versa. When you turn this off, it will kick that off. Blue wire that I don't use, that's what do you call it, that is an alarm wire, so you can hook that up to a buzzer or whatever. One of the first things you'll get is this accept. Just get rid of that, and then because I got two cards in here, it'll ask me do I wish to change over the navionics card, or just no, and this one's the same. Don't know how to clear that, so if you guys got some info on that, it would be appreciative to get rid of that, because it's pretty annoying. But that, while we're on that, that's one thing that's worth mentioning, is that this will share maps. So I've got the two card spots in this one full. The first one's C map, second one's navionics, and then I can go into here on map selection. If I can remember where it is, more options. So I've got the C maps and the navionics there, so you can easily toggle between them. And yeah, just to show you, there's actually no card in there, so no cards at all. So it's getting that purely off the NS 12 EVO3. And while I'm just here, I accidentally just did my next thing I was going to show you. Is I'll just zoom into this. Is I created a waypoint right on where I'm parked up, and it came up here too. So you can get rid of that, and then that will delete it off there once I accept it. So that's gone now. So yeah, that's another handy function. What else? So yeah, I can share, as far as I know, I can share the echo. So that should be the TM185 high wide that's sharing there, which is plugged into this unit. I've got a 3-in-1 and a high and wide. Don't know if I can get the 3-in-1 to work between these two, but yeah, like I said, if you got any info on that, it'll be much appreciated, because yeah, I'm planning on just using this for the sounder and the structure scan, and this one for the map. So so I'm not looking at too much functionality and sharing on this, just really the just the maps and the waypoints really. I should be running all the sounder stuff on here. As you can see right there, it's picking up my temp off the TM185 high wide, so that's handy, and it will share the vessel view and all that. They've got the Mercury vessel view over there, so it will show all that. The only thing that's a bit shitter with the EVO2 is that you can't get the tide on here, as far as I know. Yeah, so I'll just talk about what cables I use to hook that up. So I've just, if you can see in there, first one's the Ethernet, I've got that hooked up. Second one's the NMEA, and then the power control. So linking the two together is just two cables, NMEA and Ethernet. And yeah, so the next thing will be is just going through the settings. So we'll go into that. I went through when I picked this one up second hand, this EVO2, went and changed the firmware, so it's the latest, and so is this one. So the first thing I went in, on both of them is the same, go network echo sounder mode, and I went multi-source, and so I've done that on that too, no point running you through it twice. And then I went network, and then I went devices, so I went and did an auto select on the devices, and you can see here my all my NS2 shits popped up. Simrad 2, Simrad 2, Simrad 2, what's that, TM185, Simrad 2. I'll just scroll through it. I got all my stuff that was already on here, and got the stuff that's marked Simrad 2, so that's what showed up. But I'll show you how I went and done the auto select. So I just went sources, made sure I had power everything on, did the auto select, and then made sure I picked what I wanted to read off what, so I did that. And then I went into NMEA 2000, went receive waypoint and send waypoint, and then this one was default on the same, and basically did the same on here. Yeah, may as well show you that. I'll just put the password in. Don't know why I've bothered, but it's annoying if shit changes. So went the echo, went multi-source, and basically all I did there, and then went to network, sources, and did the auto select, and you can see got all my stuff off this off the NMEA network, like the antenna compass, got the Simrad 2 stuff, which I called this one Simrad 2, and I've got the NS3S with the sounders and all that sort of shit on there, so that's cool. Yeah, and basically you go into sources and you just select what you want to do and what, and down the bottom there, just went the NMEA receive and send, and what's that, NMEA, that was the same on the 0183. I just did receive, and yeah, basically that's it. So just put that back to how I like it. That's gonna cut on, put it back on the maps I like. So C maps. That will load up. There you go. And yeah, basically that's it really. And I'll just show you that there is a bit of a lag, so as I turn this one off, didn't hold in long enough. As I turn this one off, it will cut off.